Welcome back, curious minds, to another thrilling exploration into the world of mystery and intrigue. Have you ever heard a conspiracy theory and brushed it off as pure fiction, only to discover later that there was actually a shocking amount of truth behind it? Today we're diving into the top 10 conspiracy theories that turned out to be true, revealing the dark secrets that were hidden in plain sight. These theories weren't just wild guesses or baseless rumors. These are the shocking stories that make you question everything you thought you knew about the world around you. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an eye-opening story like this. Also, feel free to comment below and let us know which of these conspiracy theories blew your mind, or if you know of one that didn't make our list. One of the most infamous conspiracy theories that turned out to be true is the case of Project MKUltra, the CIA's secret mind control program. For years, whispers circulated about the U.S. government's experiments on human subjects, including the use of LSD and other mind-altering substances to control behavior. What once sounded like a far-fetched story straight out of a spy thriller was later confirmed in government documents, revealing a horrifying reality. The CIA did indeed conduct cruel experiments on unwitting citizens, violating basic human rights, all in the name of national security. This revelation shocked the world, leaving a deep mistrust in government institutions and sparking debates about ethics and science and intelligence. Another chilling conspiracy theory that turned out to be true was the Tuskegee syphilis study. In this heart-wrenching and deeply unethical medical experiment, the U.S. government knowingly withheld treatment from hundreds of African American men suffering from syphilis, simply to study the natural progression of the disease. This went on for decades, and it wasn't until the 1970s that the truth was exposed, leading to public outrage and calls for accountability. The government's involvement in this inhumane study still haunts the legacy of medical ethics to this day. If you've ever heard about the government's involvement in the media, you've probably heard of Operation Mockingbird. This conspiracy theory claimed that the CIA secretly infiltrated major news outlets to manipulate public opinion, planting agents in the media to influence reporting and sway political outcomes. For years, this idea was dismissed as paranoia, but documents released in later years confirmed that journalists were indeed recruited by the CIA, and many of them were paid to write stories that aligned with the agency's interests. This chilling revelation exposed the lengths to which the government was willing to go to control public perception. Next up is the Watergate scandal, which started as a seemingly baseless conspiracy theory about President Nixon's administration using illegal tactics to spy on political opponents. What initially seemed like a rumor soon turned into one of the biggest political scandals in American history. Investigations revealed that Nixon's campaign had orchestrated the break-in at the Democratic National Committee headquarters, and the cover-up that followed eventually led to Nixon's resignation. Watergate not only altered the course of American politics, but also reshaped how the public views government transparency and accountability. The LIBOR scandal was another conspiracy theory that proved to be shockingly true. The theory claimed that large financial institutions were manipulating global interest rates for their benefit. While this sounded like a far-off possibility, it wasn't until a whistleblower exposed the inner workings of the manipulation that the world learned the truth. The scandal rocked the global financial system and led to billions of dollars in fines for the involved banks. What had once been dismissed as an impossible idea was proven to be a massive international financial conspiracy that affected economies around the world. Big corporations aren't immune to scrutiny either. One of the most insidious conspiracy theories that turned out to be true was the big tobacco cover-up. For decades, tobacco companies vehemently denied the health risks associated with smoking, even as they privately knew about the dangers. Internal documents eventually surfaced, showing that the industry was aware of the link between smoking and cancer long before the public was told. The tobacco companies' systematic effort to hide the truth from consumers and manipulate public opinion is a chilling example of corporate deception on a massive scale. The Gulf of Tonkin incident is another conspiracy theory that changed the course of history. In 1964, it was claimed that North Vietnamese forces attacked U.S. naval ships in the Gulf of Tonkin, which served as the justification for America's involvement in the Vietnam War. However, declassified documents later revealed that the incident had been exaggerated and, in some cases, fabricated. The government had used this incident to manipulate public opinion and gain support for military action, leading to a prolonged and devastating war. In the world of environmental science, the big oil conspiracy was another eye-opening theory that turned out to be true. For decades, the fossil fuel industry denied the reality of climate change, despite having internal research that showed the devastating effects of carbon emissions. In the 1970s, several oil companies even funded campaigns to mislead the public and prevent action on climate change, all while knowing the truth. It wasn't until whistleblowers revealed the internal documents that the extent of the cover-up was understood. Area 51, the infamous military base in Nevada, has long been a source of wild conspiracy theories about alien life and UFO research. For years, the U.S. government denied the existence of anything unusual at the site, but the truth eventually came out. While the alien aspect remains unproven, it was confirmed that Area 51 was used for the testing of top-secret military aircraft and experimental technology. The secrecy surrounding the base fueled the belief that there was more going on than just aircraft testing, but the confirmation of its use for military purposes validated the core of the conspiracy. And last but certainly not least, we can't forget about the Edward Snowden revelations. For years, people suspected that governments were spying on their citizens, collecting massive amounts of data through phone calls, emails, and online activities. What was once seen as a far-out conspiracy turned into a global reality when Snowden, a former NSA contractor, leaked classified documents proving that surveillance was happening on an unprecedented scale. The leak sparked global debates about privacy, government surveillance, and the balance between national security and individual rights. These 10 conspiracy theories didn't remain theories for long. They all turned out to be true, each revealing shocking truths about corruption, secrecy, and the lengths to which powerful institutions will go to manipulate the public. What do you think? Did any of these conspiracy theories blow your mind? Which one do you find the most shocking? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video with your friends to keep uncovering the truth together. Stay curious, stay critical, and keep questioning the world around you. Until next time, keep exploring the unbelievable